Hey, what's up? My name's Adam Hawk and I love video games. Whether you're Goomba stomping, super jumping, or staying up all night to get that 99, we've been there. We've done that. These are my top 5 favorite video games all time, all platforms. And kicking it off strong at number 5, it was a tough choice between the other games in the series, but I have to go big and strong with my Poke Pals again. I have a whole video dedicated in my channel to my love for Pokemon, but winding down to some specifics, I gotta go Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire. I really couldn't choose between the two. Gold, Silver definitely started a new milestone after the Red, Yellow, Blue, and the Hoenn region kicked it up another notch. You know the old boxes kinda sucked. No matter how many hours I sat in the Elite Four getting my Feraligatr to level 100, it was always worth it. Pokemon will always be in my top 5 favorite games of all time. That's right, coming in hot at number 4 might be one of the hardest games to quit. There is no game that I will ever spend as much time playing as I spent logged into Runescape. Literally hundreds of days playtime. Last I checked, I think I was pushing 180 days logged in, and that's just on my main. Whether you're into PvP, PvM, or some kind of quest in a deep storyline, RuneScape has a little bit of it all. And let's not forget the economy. RuneScape's economy is massive. The plots and gods they talk about, it's unparalleled. And it's literally impossible to beat the game. Theoretically, maybe it's possible, but you're not going to do it. To this day, only one person has ever maxed out every skill to 200 million experience. There's a big shout out to you, Suomi. You're a legend. Absolute classic. And a lot of you are probably going to agree with me on this one. Arguably the best Zelda game ever made, Zelda Ocarina of Time comes in number 3. It's a wonderful game. It's a beautiful game, and to get to experience Link in both his adult and youth forms. To this day, I haven't played in a couple years, but I still walk around singing Sarai's song. It's catchy. And even if you don't like the game, which will probably never happen, you'll probably get a kick out of kicking some chickens. See what happens. I dare you. Keep kicking them. The only thing that's not to like about the entire game is the water temple. You know what I'm talking about. That fucking water temple. 10 AM to 10 PM knows no boundaries. Hour after hour, day after day, month after month, I sat in my best friend Cameron's basement, eating junk food and practicing my BXR, BXBs, and my super jumps. That's right. It's Halo 2. I love Halo. It's gonna take a lot for me to find an FPS that I like more than the Halo series. To this day, I still have dreams that take place in Halo maps. It's pretty awesome, actually. Put a sniper rifle in my hands and drop me in some 4v4 and I'm gonna be busy for hours. I will lose my perception of reality. I will be lost. Lost. All night. Easily all night. And not only was Halo 2 multiplayer perfect, the campaign was pretty sick too. I almost did a 15-minute how-to speech in senior high explaining how to get the Scarab gun on Halo 2. There was just something about luring a Banshee through the tunnel, breaking off its wings, and flying it through the checkpoint up to the top of the map, where a random gun from God sitting on the traffic cone. And you blow up the race, and you blow up everything else. Blow up the Scarab, probably blow up yourself because you underestimate its power. That Scarab gun. And you could even fly that Banshee back down to Earth, land inside the broken building where a giant soccer ball is sitting. What? It is the only game that I can think of that beats GoldenEye 007. And last but not least, this one might be a little bit controversial because most of you have probably never even heard of it. Nothing against any of you other avid gamers out there, but this is my video, and this is my number 1. We always know who Mario is. We all probably know who Luigi and Bowser are. But in this game, Bowser's a pussy. Wait a second. Who the heck's that guy? Falling like a giant sword through Bowser's castle comes in my number 1 favorite game of all time. Oh, hold a second. Nostalgia. Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. Packed full of never before seen characters, and some never seen again. Super Mario RPG is a game where a guy named Smithy takes over Bowser's castle. And inevitably, Bowser didn't really stand a chance. Look at this guy. From what I've played, this game is the poster child of timed hits. There is no game that I've ever sat down and played through as many times as I did SMRPG. If you have a laptop out there, go... Wait a second, that's illegal. Do not go out there and download a Super Nintendo emulator with the ROM of this video game. It's phenomenal. I'll never forget the victorious feeling that I got after I beat Boshi for the very first time in the race on Yostra Island. Good times. Good times. If you're a true Mario fan and you just love RPG games that take time hitting, you need to check this game out. Play it the whole way through. The dialogue's awesome, the boss battles are phenomenal, and the soundtrack's pretty sexy. Oh, Nimbus Land. Easily the most underrated game in Super Nintendo history. Go play it! But that's my top 5 favorite video games of all times, all platforms. It was really hard to pick 5. I left a lot of classics out like Final Fantasy VII, Donkey Kong Country 3, Kirby Superstar. I love them all. Even so much as Diablo 2, Command & Conquer, and Neopets. That was my childhood. So in the comments below, put some of your favorite games. Maybe I'll have to check some of yours out. Make sure you check out some of my other videos, like it up, share this one, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to take our relationship to the next level, you can follow me on Twitter at @TheAdamHawk. Links will be below. And you guys have a fantastic day. Ronde Brevier. Seriously though, go play Super Mario RPG. You won't regret it.
I tipped it.
Oh, it was his fault that we lost the football.
No, it's more actually my fault.
Caleb has butterfingers.
Bro, you can say what you want.
Butterfingers. It was aggressive.
But
people were staring.